Okay, nice job. You got wonderful fingers there. I think one thing that's going to help you a whole lot is if you sit back a little bit.
Okay.
So I know you came after somebody that was a little shorter than you who had it up closer. So if you move the bench back a little, then that's going to give you more freedom with your arms, because this is how you were playing, and it's kind of hard to, you looked a little cramped. So that'll free you up a little bit. You can sit a little bit further back on the bench. You can leave the bench there. Maybe not. Yeah. That, and then lean slightly forward. The elbow should be slightly in front of you when you play. Perfect. So that should free you up a lot. Okay, and guess what I'm going to say?
What?
Slow practice.
Slow.
Slow practice. That's the key to everything. So I'm going to have you do some slow practice here. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to give them this side of you. Okay, now we're going to get things a little more accurate, okay? By practicing slow, we can get them more accurate. Notice both of these notes are staccato, right? So, and the tendency, whenever I've taught this piece, the tendency is to always want to hold that second one. So we got to make sure that that one comes off just as much as this one. And you can sync a little more with your wrist, bum-ba-da, because it is loud. Okay. So let's start it again. We'll make this one, and we're going to do it slow. Thumb. Yeah. That was beautiful. Now see how accurate that was. So if you practice it slow like that a lot, and then play it faster, you'll play it fast accurately. Okay, then the other thing I want to talk about is a little more. You have beautiful hands, but we need to curve them more.
Yeah.
And that again comes with focusing on when you play slow. If you play fast, you're just thinking about playing it fast and not the hand position. So we can correct things by going slower. So let's see if we can be a little more curved. Okay. So maybe a metronome or a tap in your foot or something, just to help you keep it a little bit, so you don't start.
Whenever, like, if I try to practice slow, whenever I get to like the quarter notes and stuff, I start playing faster.
Yeah. So just make yourself go slower. Even if you take that one measure out and do it so right hand alone, left hand alone, so you can, because you can't really play anything fast well until you can play it slow well. If you can't play it slow well, it's not going to be fast well. So, okay, one other thing I want to work on, and that is to get more of a difference here between your forte and your piano. Because the dynamics is what really, that's one thing that makes the music interesting, along with everything else, but particularly dynamics. Okay, so let's see if we can sync a little more. Okay, can you sync a little more with the wrist? Yeah. Good. Okay. You've done this a couple of times, so I better correct you. Are you playing two notes there? That might just be an accident. So just remember it's one note. Okay, one more time. One thing we can use to help get more weight, more sound, is the wrist. So if you drop the wrist, as you see how I'm doing this. Can you just do that? Beautiful. Okay. Okay, you didn't do it that time. There. We don't want it hard sounding. This is what cushions the sound and it's a nice round sound. Let's do it a few times. Yeah, again. Just the right hand. When you do the right hand alone, you get it. Okay, listen. Just do that a few times. Yeah. Whoops, no. Yeah. There's a difference. It's a subtle difference in the sound. It's a better, y'all hear the difference? It's a rounder sound. It's a prettier sound. Okay, just keep doing it a few times till you get the feel of letting this drop. Yeah. Now we don't want that to keep in. Yeah. Okay, so when you do it like this, it's hard, but when you do it like this, you still get a nice full sound. Okay, do it a few more times. There. Yeah. Now can you do it just like that and add the left hand with it? Yes. Okay. Now I forgot to. So remember just one note there. Okay. Let's do it again. Beautiful. To think about, I'm throwing a lot at you, but good. Staccato. That's it. Now, I would have you do this fingering here. You're making it work the way you're doing it, but this, this makes it, I don't know, it just fits the hand better and it makes a little more control because what you're doing is, and this, you're able to, use more fingers and keep it looser in the long run. Perfect there. Yeah, beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, we'll keep going. Now that, notice we had crescendo in there, so you can work on building the dynamics there a little bit louder, and then when you play here, the soft, it'll be more of a contrast. Can we take it right there, and let's see if we can do that. Just because it's the end of the phrase, we could go ahead and go to loud here and then diminuendo right there. Can you play that very in there? You started a little bit louder though, but good. Why don't you listen to it once there, because here it's maybe you can come into it. Where's a good place for you to start? Can you start there, or can you start right there? Or there? That's good. Okay, so a little more with dynamics, and then working at to get a slow, steady speed, so you can work out the details and getting the accuracy of the staccatos. Okay. I really like the sound you're making in the left hand. But I'm going to ask you to sit back a little bit because you look cramped up again. And I would like you to start it again. And you've got a really good sound for this. And you're using your wrist right. You know, I'm on the dun 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 dun. And the da 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 da, you're getting into the keys very well for this. Okay, so let's just so you have a little more freedom with your arms and you're not too cramped. Can you sit back just a little more? There. Okay.
Time is up.
Is it? Okay, I'm going to just have her do a little, and feet out in front of you. There. Okay, lean slightly into it, and just play the beginning again. That sounded a lot better.
Yeah.
I think it did. Just the sitting made all the difference. You were able to put the weight a little more where you need to. Nice job. And then the only other thing I would work on, if we had a little more time, is the balance here. You want your left hand quiet. That's tough because you got such a busy left hand. But do that pretend practice that I was talking about, where you just touch the keys, but you play the right hand, and then you get the feel.